It is August 6th, and I actually got my yarn box Saturday, but I was out of town, and then it's just been nonstop crazy at this house. My youngest daughter started school today. My older daughter starts school tomorrow, which, since she's here, just us, she might like bust in. So just fair warning if she does. Sorry. I decided to change scenery. This is my little knitting corner. See that? Let me fix my lamp. I saw that and that annoys me. The seams like in front. Anyway, this is my little knitting corner in our living room. The TV's over there. So I just thought we would chat here and I can show you what I'm working on and I don't forget it. But let's see what came in the yarn box this month. All right, so we have, let's do the most important, is the yarn. Everything stuck to it. It's called Sensational, and it is, I got DK weight. Let's put that back on. So we have some greens, teals, blue, a little bit of white, and then soft to a darker pink. It's super pretty, very summery. Let's open it. Very mermaid-like. I love it. I'm going to knit up a swatch as always. Or crochet it. I realized that the couple of months ago that I crocheted that sample, it was so much faster, to be honest. I had that thing whipped out in like less than 5 minutes. So I'll probably end up doing that going forward, just so I can get it done faster than knitting a little swatch. Oh my gosh, look at that, Cheryl. You're totally gonna laugh. It looks like a little 4-leaf clover or something super crazy. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Anyway, so Sensational. And what else do we have in the box? So this month in the box, we have a Notions pouch. It's a super cute little triangle little pouch, and it'll be perfect to put in all of your stitch markers, your cable needle, whatever other tiny little things that you might have. And I know, if I remember correctly, there are 4 different fabrics that, I think it was 4 that the lady, no, I'm sorry, 3. Yeah, it was 3 different fabrics that the lady made. So mine are these cute little campers, but I know that I think there's 2 others, 2 other options. So yours may be a little different, same thing, but different fabric. And I have some tea from David's Tea, and I love David's Tea, and the cream of Earl Grey is really good. So if you're a tea drinker, this is super good. So Cheryl and I had a long discussion about how the proper way to drink tea, and she was doing it totally wrong. She kept telling me, I hate tea, I just don't like it, it's not my thing, but I know a lot of people do. And then she told me how she makes it, and I'm like, well, you're making it wrong. You're making it totally wrong. So I gave her some ideas and tips and tricks on how I make my tea. And then she was like, you're right. That was a lot better than anything I've ever made. So how I make my tea, I'm a big tea drinker, so I have an electric kettle. But basically, you don't want to boil your tea water. You want it just below boiling point. So I could be totally wrong here, but boiling is like 212 degrees, 240, something, I don't remember. I'm not a scientist. 200 and low 200s. You don't want it to get up to a roiling boil, or even, I barely like bring mine to boil. No, I stop my kettle before it starts boiling. Like as soon as I see that you get all of those air bubbles in the bottom, I turn it off as, tons and tons and tons of air bubbles are coming up, but before it actually starts rolling, so that it's not that hot. The problem with the wrong temperature whenever you're steeping tea is that it can change the flavor of your tea. So if your water's too hot, it's going to burn your tea leaves, which you definitely don't want because then it doesn't taste good. And if it's not hot enough, well, then it won't actually steep to its full potential. So that's, they always recommend really in the high 100s. So don't actually boil your water. And then let it steep into whatever according to the packages. Most black teas are going to be 3 to 4 minutes. I do the full 4 minutes. I let it steep for 4 minutes. And then I add a splash of half and half. Or you can do milk. It's too watery for me. So I just do a tiny little splash of half and half. And I use, we make our own erythritol liquid sweetener, and so I do that, and it's always just perfect, just a little bit, because tea can be a very strong flavor. Don't put milk or cream in herbal teas. No, that's something that you drink without cream. You can sweeten it if you want, but definitely no milk or cream in your herbal teas or green tea. All right, so oolongs, yes, you can put cream in that. Side note, all about tea. All right, and then what else do we have in our box? So we have a little sample of the Eucalyptus wool wash. Mine is eucalyptus. And then this one is Rapture, which is another no rinse wool wash, and jasmine. And those scents may have varied. I'm not really sure how Cheryl did that. I'm not actually by Cheryl, so I don't help her pack these. I wish I was. That would be awesome, and I'm sure she would want the extra help. Okay, so in all of the other boxes that we've had so far, there's been a coupon code. So Cheryl did something really cute this time, and instead you have a scratch off. And the discount could be, whatever. It could free shipping or a discount off. And she said that on one lucky person is getting a 50% off code, which is pretty awesome. I have not scratched mine, so let's see what we have. I was just looking how cute it was. All the donuts. Donut, you know how much we appreciate you. Super cute. All right. So I got a 20% off code. So once you scratch it off, I'll cover up my code because maybe I will. It'll say what your discount is, and then below it is a couple of letters of what your individual code will be. So thanks, Cheryl. 20% off is a pretty good deal, and I just saw in one of the Facebook groups the lady got a 30% off, which is pretty sweet. All right, so Sensational. Let me get this on my winder. I told you we'd be interrupted. Do you want to say hi? I'm doing the YouTube video for my yarn box. Do you want to say hi?
Hi. Bye.
All right, so I'm gonna get this on my winder and I will come back with the sample crochet. All right, we are back with the, I knew she wouldn't be able to control herself, with the swatch. So here is what the August colorway looks like wound. And here's the swatch sample that I crocheted just because it was easier. I thought you were gonna hold it. You abandoned me. So this pink color is perfect. I love it so much. Here is the, there we go. Is that a little bit better?
Isn't that like a maroon or something, maybe?
Maybe almost a fuchsia. I mean, it might have like a touch of purple in it. I mean, there's purple in the skein, but the pink might have like a touch of purple. But I would say it's just a really nice kind of a dark pink. I think it's really pretty and it stands out, especially like right here. Flip it over. yeah, like this, you can see it really well. There we go. All right, so that's the Sensational, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to knit it up. And let's see. Oh, and you can put it down. Do you want to come sit with me? So what else I wanted to show you was a while back I knitted my mom a frog, which she loves, and Cheryl since then she was like, I want a frog, but I don't want to knit one, and so I'm working on a frog for her. She sent me yarn that she had in her stash from Hugh Loco. Yeah, definitely need that. So right now I'm working on the little frog feet. So I finished one, so there's 4. Turn it the other way, this way. There you go. So each of the 4 feet has 3 toes. So I knitted all 12 toes first, so I have all of these little froggy toes, and now I'm going back and making the legs. So here's leg 2 I have on my needles, and now I realized I didn't stuff that, so I'm gonna have to try to stuff some down. I'm glad that I noticed that just now. And then after I knit the 4, I guess that's probably Amazon, the 4 legs, and you knit the body and the head. So that's what I'm working on now. I was hoping to get it done pretty soon. I mean, the frog, it's really easy. So I'd like maybe a week and a half to knit it if you only work on it maybe like an hour or 2 a day. And I can take the yarn. It's a beautiful yarn and it's really pretty to work with. So here's what it looks like. Really nice frog green. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on, and I should have it done really soon. So thanks for watching, and we will chat with you later. You want to say bye? Bye.